Hi guys, this is Vitaly with AFT Dispatch and A2C Logistics, and in today's video, I'd like to see if now is a good time to buy a used semi-truck. But first, roll the intro. Welcome back. Before we get started, I'd like to ask you to please like the video, be sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss a single release of our videos, where every Friday we're talking about something that could benefit you in your trucking businesses, in your trucking careers, as well as cover the loads we've successfully booked for our customers, consisting of leased on-owner operators and carriers operating out of their own MC authorities or running under our truck dispatch services. As always, guys, big thank you for all the likes you've provided in all the previous videos. Please do keep them coming. And let's talk about semi-trucks. Is this a good time to buy trucks? And, a lot of guys are looking to re-enter the industry. And so what I decided to do is look over some of the data as we do from time to time. There's a lot of data. I took a lot of notes, and in the interest of keeping this video short, I'm going to go through this rather quickly. If you need to, make sure to rewind. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please make sure to leave them in the comment section below. While we're at it, smash the like button. Help us out. Guys, let's jump in. Is now a good time to buy a used semi-truck? Now, in today's video, we're going to look over market conditions, the different factors affecting the market, price trends, mileage and sales patterns, inventory and supply, and finally boil it all down to some advice for buyers, whether you should wait or jump in and get yourself the truck you've been waiting for. So let's look at the market conditions. So really quickly, this is looking at June numbers. I realize we're at the very beginning of August. Numbers and data are usually delayed by usually about a month. This information had just recently came out at the very end of July. So looking at June numbers, June used Class 8 truck sales fell by 3.7% year over year. Sales also dropped 9.2% from May of 2024. So just a month prior to June. That's 9.2%. Average price in June was $54,345, which is down 7.6% from May and 20.5% from June of last year, 2023. Furthermore, looking at the factors that are affecting the market, we can say that a weak freight market that we're all experiencing for some time, as well as high interest rates, hinder sales. That makes sense. Freight growth remains elusive, affecting price stability. So again, ups and downs, we'll take the ups. We don't like downs, and that's why I say you gotta average out as far as your freight rate pricing is concerned. But also with equipment, you can't target the market. You can't time the market. If we could, we'd all be making a lot more money, right? Guys, price trends. Let's look at some of that. Prices are expected to remain stable at lower levels through 2024. Expected year-on-year growth moved from late 2024 to early 2025. They keep pushing the goalposts, right? They keep moving the goalposts. Now, mileage and sales patterns. Let's take a look at that. The average retail mileage for June for Class 8 semi-trucks we're talking was 422,000 miles. That was average, and that was also up by 1.2% from the previous month in May of 2024. Same dealer sales fell 16% in June. Now, this is really important to keep in mind that all of this data is derived from dealer data, not private party, okay? So mileage and sales patterns are telling us something else. Auction sales increased by 42% compared with May, so people are buying. Auction prices for model year 2021 trucks were $43,669, which is actually down 6.7%. Model year 2018 prices, they actually dropped by 42.4% due to normalized inventory mix. Okay, might be the 1 year of all the years that we saw, 2018 was the one that had the floor pricing. Now it might have a lot of miles, but something to keep in mind. 2018. Now let's look at the inventory and supply of these Class 8 semi trucks. Right, inventory is at its highest level in 6 years. Ton of trucks available. 37.2% increase in trucks available for sale over the last 12 months, more than a third. So ultimately, the advice to the buyers, based on all of this information and what we're seeing, and then my 2 cents, would be that the high inventory and price stability, they suggest it's a good time to buy. Now that's what the information is telling us. current market conditions and current market offers have improved value due to expansion and downsizing. Companies are expanding, companies are downsizing. They're getting rid of equipment. A lot of that stuff is hitting the used market or picking up new inventory, right? So that's what's increasing the number of used trucks out there. Then a lot of companies are doing that. A lot of them are downsizing or improving equipment. Other ones are just simply replacing the stock that they have available. This is your opportunity. Finally, minimal to moderate price depreciation is expected. Depreciating in the coming months. Most of the equipment has already been as depreciated as it's going to get. So you can take advantage of that. The costs will be lower. So the conclusion and the kind of the advice to buyers would be to consider buying now if you find a good deal, of course, but keep an eye on the market trends and freight market improvements, because here's the thing, and this is kind of my 2 cents. All that is good, and I'm very happy, and the numbers are good. This is not a bad time to buy. But keep in mind that by the time you acquire financing, find the right truck and acquire financing, get your insurance squared away, and maybe you're a new MC with an MC that's not aged, maybe you haven't opened it yet, maybe you're just beginning that process. When are you going to be actually beginning to work? End of fall at best. Most likely beginning or starting to age your MC closer to wintertime when markets slow down. And there's usually a problem with way too many trucks and not enough freight. And guess what? We already have that problem now. So things might get worse in the wintertime. And as that happens and more companies close down, you might see these very numbers decline further and give you more opportunity, more value for your buck. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Any of you bought some equipment recently? What have you paid? You feel like you got a good deal or not? How do you think? What do you think? Is this a good time to jump in and buy a used semi-truck or not? Would love to hear from you guys in the comment section below. If you haven't done so, please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. I'm going to switch over the camera. We're going to look over the loads that we booked for our customers. Things are looking better, and I'll see you guys in just a moment. Welcome back. Let's take a look at some of these loads. Guys, a lot of good freight. We're going to go through this very quickly. Some really, really good stuff. Going to go ahead and start off with Antonio in his dry van coming out of Ames, Iowa, going to Joplin, Missouri. One pick, one drop, only 9,596 pounds of beverages, very light load, 385 loaded miles, booked at $1,000, got him an easy 260 a loaded mile. Then Webb City, Missouri, coming out to St. Charles, Missouri, another quick run, 43.5 on a load of beverages again, 292 loaded miles this time at $850, got him 291 a loaded mile. Then right out of St. Charles, zero deadhead, one pick, one drop to Salisbury, North Carolina. It's a 3,000 pound load of Care products, 749 loaded miles, booked at $21.50, got him 287 a loaded mile. Again, zero deadhead, right out of Salisbury, took a load to Chesterfield, Michigan, go to 40,000 pound load of auto parts, 642 loaded miles, booked at $13.50, got him 210 a loaded mile. Then Roseville, Michigan, coming out to Lewisport, Kentucky, 43,000 pound load of aluminum, 461 loaded miles, booked at $950, got him 206 a loaded mile on that one. Finished off strong with Jeffersonville, Indiana, coming out to Smithfield, North Carolina. Light load, 12,000 pounds, a carton. 593 loaded miles, booked at $15.50, got him an easy 261 a loaded mile. An absolutely excellent job. And wait till you hear this. So regular dry van, one pick, one drop on everything. Solo freight, Saturday to Saturday, 7 days on the road, gross $7,850 on his 7 days, ran 3,122 loaded miles at an average of 251 a loaded mile in this crazy market. An absolutely awesome week for a dry van. Excellent job for the dispatcher, for Antonio as well as a driver. And get this, only 115 deadhead miles in total, which is around 4% of deadhead miles out of the total miles that he ran here on this week here. So an excellent job for the driver and dispatcher. Absolutely fantastic. Way to go, sir. Next, gonna jump on to a little bit different, a flatbed. The driver on this one's gonna be Patrick. Now he came out of Elyria, Ohio, going on to Morristown, New Jersey. It's a 33,000 pound load of plastic pipes. 8 chains were required loading from the side on this one. Had to get it secured. 454 loaded miles, booked at a 1570. Got him 346 a loaded mile. 33,000 pound freight on a flatbed. Not bad at all. On the next one was Hanover, Pennsylvania to Las Vegas, Nevada. A long run. Certainly heavier. 47,000 pounds of pavers. 2,396 loaded miles, booked at $5,300. That's 221 a loaded mile on a ton of miles. And he called it a week out of 6 days. So Wednesday to Tuesday, Patrick ended up grossing $6,870 in gross, ran 2,850 loaded miles at an average of 241 a loaded mile. Just 6 days, nearly 7,000 bucks. An excellent job, a very, very good job for both you as well as Dispatch. Way to go, guys. Let's see who's our next one. Next one's going to be Aaron. Aaron's pulling a dry van out of Laredo, Texas, coming out to North Little Rock, Arkansas. 42.5 on a load of miscellaneous products, or FAK, 749 loaded miles, booked at 22.50. Got him $3 on the dot. Then Maumelle, Arkansas to North Sioux City, South Dakota. Now that's a 25,000 pound load of labware, very light load, 696 loaded miles, booked at 17.50. Got him 251 a loaded mile. Then Fremont, Nebraska to Green Forest, Arkansas. It's a 42,000 pound load of pet food, 472 loaded miles, booked at $800. Got him $169 on that one. Totally worth it, because out of Verona, Missouri, coming out to Covington, Virginia, took a 42,000 pound load of nutritional products, $900 booked. 900 miles booked at 23.50. Got him 261 a loaded mile, made up the averages, and finished off the week real strong. $7,150 gross on 7 days, Friday to Friday. Ran 2,817 loaded miles at 254 a loaded mile, and an absolutely excellent gross for just 1 week, and only 150 miles at deadhead. So even with that Arkansas to Missouri and all the deadhead there, just 150 miles, made his money, $7,150 for the week. Aaron, excellent job, sir. Moving on to our reefer. Mike's the driver on this one. Vernon, California, with a 1-pick 3-dropper to Clackamas, Oregon, Hillsboro, Oregon, and a final in Milwaukee, Oregon. It's a 40,000 pound load of pastry. Temperature set at between 0 and -10 on the reefer. 1,030 loaded miles at $3,200. Got him 311 a loaded mile. And then at a Dayton, Oregon, took another multi-dropper, this time 5 drops. In Eaton, Colorado, Longmont, Colorado's got 2 drops. Englewood, Colorado, and a final in Highland, Colorado. I mean, they're right there next to each other. So this was a nursery load, 42,000 pounds on the weight, 1,344 loaded miles, booked at $3,400. Got him an easy 253 a loaded mile. 7 days on a road, Mike ran 2,374 loaded miles. Ended up grossing $6,600 in gross on his reefer. Nothing crazy that he pulled. No crazy temperatures. 278 a loaded mile, and a total of 38 deadhead miles in total. Absolutely excellent. I'm glad to see these numbers. Fantastic. Next, we got Shelby in a dry van coming out of Lenexa, Kansas, coming out to Jerome, Idaho. Long run load of animal supplements, 43.5 on a weight. 1,270 loaded miles, booked at 28.12, got him 221 a loaded mile. Then Gooding, Idaho to Zeeland, Michigan. It's a 41.5 load of lactose, 1,739 loaded miles at $3,000, gets him a $173. But then out of Paw Paw, Michigan, takes a load to Erie, Pennsylvania. Quick run there, 42,000 pound load of dry goods, 377 loaded miles, booked at $1,300, got him 345 a loaded mile, and that was good enough, because Friday to Friday, 7 days, still gross, even with that $173 that a lot of you guys probably thought, oh, why did he take that? Well, here's the thing. Moved the markets, made it happen, made good money coming in. 7 days on a road, $7,112 gross, ran 3,386 loaded miles at an average of 210 a loaded mile. Also a very good week for this dry van. Excellent week for Shelby. He never disappoints. Excellent gross and only 67 deadhead miles in total between those 3 loads. So an excellent job as well. Moving on to our last but certainly not least, we got Raul pulling a dry van coming out of Portland, Maine. Difficult market. Coming out to Chesapeake, Virginia. It's a 44,000 pound load of mixed paper, 681 loaded miles, booked at 11.45, got him a $168 a loaded mile to get out of there. Excellent job there. Then Greenville, North Carolina, 1-pick 4-dropper to Bolingbrook, Illinois, Menominee Falls, Wisconsin, Stevens Point, Wisconsin, and a final in Seattle, Washington. Long run, 39,000 pound of forklifts, 3,031 loaded miles. Sure, the freight got lighter and lighter as he made his drops. Booked that one at $6,300 on a single load in this market. Got him 208 a loaded mile on a ton of miles. That was good. 7 days on the road. Raul ran Monday to Monday. Gross $7,445 in gross. Ran 3,712 loaded miles. Did that at an average of 201 per loaded mile. Broke that $2 barrier and got just 140 deadhead miles. So an absolutely fantastic gross for Raul and everyone involved. Excellent job, guys. Welcome back, and thanks for sticking around. Guys, as you can see, things are looking better. More and more drivers are hitting well over $7,000, getting the gross, getting the rates, running very efficiently. And some of the freight, even on the flatbed side, has been on the lighter side. We'll take it. Hopefully, this is a trend that we'll see improve, and that's something that we can follow. And that's something that we do. You guys can go back to our videos for years back, and you will see that no matter where the market was, whether it was up here or down here, our dispatchers were able to negotiate the very best rates for any given market condition. And ultimately, we were able to help a lot of our customers not only survive and make it through these difficult times, but also expand in many cases and actually grow their fleets. Some of our drivers were able to get off the trucks because they were able to get enough trucks to replace their income and have drivers that they can manage. All thanks to the dispatchers getting the loads that you see in these weekly videos. So nonetheless, guys, if you're working too hard to get these loads, if you're tired of haggling with brokers, if you're just not getting these rates, if you're not running efficiently, if you're not seeing this kind of growth, if you're not seeing this kind of money, get in touch with us, carriers or leased on owner operators. We work with both. You don't have to have an MC. And in fact, for leased on owner operators, you don't even need to have a trailer. So don't let that stop you. We got that equipment in-house. So get in touch with us, call or text us at 801-448-6363 or get more information on our website at aftdispatch.com. And stop by on our live shows every Sunday at 3 p.m. Mountain Time, where we take a longer form approach to answering some of your questions, going over some news, and generally having a good time. Until next week, guys, stay healthy, be wealthy. Take care. Bye-bye.